How's it going, guys? Nintendo Enthusiast here. Today I wanted to compare Hitman 3 on the Nintendo Switch and the Xbox Series X. And before I go any further, I do want to mention that the Switch version of Hitman 3 was provided by the publisher of the game. Now, let's jump on in. As you may already know, Hitman 3 is a streaming-only game on Nintendo Switch. It does not download to the hardware or play natively on the hardware at all. It's purely streaming, meaning that you'll only be able to play it whenever you have a decent connection. So even though the Switch is known for its portability, you likely won't be able to play Hitman 3 outside of the house. With that said, this is a viable option for those hardcore Nintendo Switch gamers who don't typically play on other hardware. You can play Hitman 3 from beginning to end on Nintendo Switch, and I think that's pretty cool. However, there's a downside to this. While playing the Switch version, you'll likely experience some dips in quality. Things just don't always run great, and we tested this with some great internet. It's not impossible to play the game by any stretch, it's just a little unfortunate that there are dips in quality, and of course the latency that you'll experience streaming a game. As for the visuals, if I had to guess, it's streaming a version of the game with high settings enabled. And compared to the Series X version, it doesn't look too far off. One thing you'll notice immediately is that the contrast is a lot higher on the Switch version, meaning that the darks are a lot darker and the colors can be a bit more vibrant. But in some scenarios, this can actually be pretty unfortunate. And a lot of the dark sections, it's actually pretty hard to see, unless of course you go into the settings and up the brightness, but of course then that could lead to some colors being washed out. So I stuck with the default settings on both versions of the games, and the Switch version actually surprised me in some areas. However, the Series X version looks fantastic. It's extremely crisp, and Hitman 3 is definitely the most ambitious game in the trilogy so far. Some of these large areas look amazing on Series X, and they look pretty good on Switch as well. But that's pretty much it, guys. I'll let the rest of the comparison play out. If you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up. If you didn't, hit that thumbs down. And of course, if you enjoy early previews and reviews on Switch games, hit that subscribe button and maybe even that notifications bell. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. See ya.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Looking good, man. Looking good.